Good evening to the aspirants of the JCJ Andhra Pradesh as well as the Telangana state. Welcome to my class. This is today that I am going to deal the domestic violence, and without wasting the time, let me straight away go to the point. Yes. Where is that? I already opened. Let me minimize it. Desktop. Yes. Could you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now let us start shooting. Yeah, let me magnify it so that you could see in a better manner. Yeah. The first question, who can file a complaint in case of there is a domestic violence? 1. Any woman who alleges to have been subjected to any act of domestic violence by the offender or any person may file a complaint on her behalf. 2. A child is also entitled to relief under the Domestic Violence Act. 3. The parent of such child can make an application on behalf of her minor child, whether male or female. 4. In cases where the mother makes an application to the court for herself, the children can also be added as a co-applicant. A. 1 plus 2 plus 3. B. 1 plus 2 plus 4. C. 2 plus 3 plus 4. D. 1 plus 3 plus 4.
D, sir. 1 plus 3 plus 4.
WRONG.
One plus 2 plus 3, sir. Option A.
WRONG. The right answer is B. 1 plus 2 plus 4.
B, 1 plus 2.
The reason is I changed mother here actually, but I made parent. So 3 is not there. Mother should have to come there. Okay, now that is the reason. Second question. In the case of dash, we have considered section 12 of the PWDV Act and the proviso to section 12. This does not mean that if no protection officer are appointed, the magistrate cases ceases to have jurisdiction. That would frustrate the object of the act. This means that complaint can be entertained directly by the magistrate even if there is no protection officer, in which case slide is decided. A. Bilal Ishaq Sheikh versus the state of Maharashtra and others. B. Surekha Mote versus state of Maharashtra High Court of Bombay. C. Dr. Buddhi Kota Subbarao versus Mr. K. Parasaran and others. D. Dilip Singh versus state of UP and others. Shoot among the ABCD.
Option B, sir.
Option B is the right answer. It is the Surekha Mote versus state of Maharashtra High Court of Bombay. So now the third question. The protection of the woman for the domestic violence 2005 and is defined under the section dash, which states that any act, commission, omission or conduct of a person harm or injures or endangers the health or safety of an individual, whether mentally or physically, amount to domestic violence. Options A 3, B 4, C option 5, D option 6.
A, sir. 3. Section 3.
Section 3 is the right answer. The fourth question. In the case of dash, Delhi court directed that respondents shall provide rent for the separate residence as a maintenance to the aggrieved person. A. S. Shiv Kaur Bansal versus state of NCT of Delhi. B. Narottam Kaushal versus state of Bihar. C. Sahalu Bansal versus Nitin Bansal. D. Kurian Bansal versus Barnes Bansal.
Answer
Option
is
A,
B,
sir.
sir. B.
Option
Answer?
A, sir.
Answer B. Narottama.
When you speak, speak both of them at a time. Speak now.
Sir, I think option A is, I prefer option A, sir.
WRONG.
Answer is B, sir. Narottama Kushal versus State of Bihar.
WRONG.
D, sir. Purain Bansal versus Bernice Bansal.
WRONG. Shahalu
Answer
Bansal
is-
versus Nitin Bansal is the right answer. Shahalu
Okay.
Bansal versus Nitin Bansal is the right answer. Now, fifth question. The various forms of domestic violence include dash, such as honor killing, female genitals mutilation, and all forms of abuse by intimate partners. 1. Junior abuse. 2. Senior abuse. 3. Child abuse. 4. Honor based abuse. Options: A. 1 plus 2 plus 3. B. 1 plus 3 plus 4. C. 2 plus 3 plus 4. D. Option 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4.
Option D, sir.
2 plus 3 plus 4 is the right answer. Option C is the right answer. There is no junior abuse. There is a senior abuse, child abuse, honor-based abuse is there. Hence the answer is C, 2 plus 3 plus 4. The sixth question. The objective of the Protection of Women from the Domestic Violence Act 2005 are to serve the following purposes. 1. To identify and determine that every act of the domestic violence is unlawful and punishable by law. 2. To provide a protection to victims of the domestic violence in the cases such acts occur. 3. To serve the injustice in a timely or cost-effective and a convenient manner to the aggrieved person. And 4. To prevent the commission of the domestic violence and to make the adequate steps if such violence occurs. Options: A. 1 plus 2 plus 3. B. 1 plus 2 plus 4. C. 2 plus 3 plus 4. D. 1 plus 3 plus 4.
1 plus 2 plus 4. B.
Option B. Yes, you
1
are
plus
right.
2 plus
Option
4.
B is the right answer. Because 3 is to serve justice in timely, cost-effective and convenient manner. So that is there. The instead of justice, what I wrote, to serve the injustice. So the 3 would be eliminated. Seventh question. The objective of the Protection of Women from the Domestic Violence Act of 2005 are to serve the following purpose. 1. To implement the sufficient program and agendas for the victims of the domestic violence and to guarantee the recovery of such victims. 2. To create the awareness among the people about the domestic violence. 3. To enforce the harsh punishment and must hold the culprits accountable for the committing such an heinous acts of the violence. 4. Lay down the law and govern it in accordance with the international standards for the prevention of the domestic violence. A. 1 plus 2 plus 3. B. 1 plus 3 plus 4. C. 1 plus 2. C. 2 plus 3 plus 4. D. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4.
One plus 2 plus 4. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. D, sir.
D is the right answer. Here the D is the right answer. Now let us go to the eighth question. The production officer must be woman as far as possible and shall possess dash qualification and experience as may be prescribed under the Act. A. Requisite. B. Obligatory. C. Mandatory. D. Essential.
Essential. D.
WRONG.
A. Requisite.
Option A, sir. Requisite.
Option A. Requisite. Requisite qualification and experience as may be prescribed under the Act. That is the right answer. Ninth question. The power and function of the production officer included the following. 1. To assist the magistrate in order to discharge their duties in accordance with the Act. 2. To make a domestic violence incident report to the magistrate after receiving any such incident of domestic violence and must also forward the copies to the police officer in charge of the police station having the jurisdiction over the incident. 2. 3. To make the application in the prescribed order to the magistrate if the aggrieved person claim relief for the issuance of the protective order. And 4th, to make sure that the aggrieved person is provided free legal aid under the Legal Service Authorities Act of 1996. A. 1 plus 2 plus 3. B. 2 plus 3 plus 4. C. 1 plus 3 plus 4. D. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4.
D, sir. 1 plus 2 plus 3
D,
plus 4.
1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4.
WRONG. I committed a mistake
1 plus
there.
3 plus 4, C, sir.
WRONG.
1 plus 3 plus 4.
Answer is A. 1 plus 2 plus 3 is the right answer. Because to make sure that the aggrieved person is provided free legal and under the Legal Service Authority Act of 1986. Wrong. 1987. The fourth one is wrong. So the 10th question. The power and function of the production officer include the following. 1. To maintain the detailed list of all the services providers providing the legal aid or the counseling, shelter homes and the medical facility in a local area within the jurisdiction of the magistrate. 2. To get the victim medically examined if she has sustained any bodily injuries and forward such a report in the prescribed manner to the magistrate and the police station having the jurisdiction. And 3. To find a safe available shelter home for the victim if she requires it and send the details of her lodging in a prescribed manner to the magistrate and the police station having the jurisdiction. 4. To ensure that the order monetary relief to the victim to comply within this order. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And here I have given the option A 1 plus 2 plus 3, B 2 plus 3 plus 4, C 1 plus 3 plus 4, D 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Shoot.
Option
D,
D,
sir.
sir.
1
Sir.
1 plus
plus
2 plus 3 plus 4, sir.
Option?
D. D for dog, sir.
Yes, D for Delhi is the right answer. 1 plus 2 plus 3, 4 is the right answer. I did not change anything there. Now let us go to the 11th question. Section 10 of the Act lays down the functions and duties of the services providers. Service providers are defined under the Act as any voluntary association registered under the dash 1860 or a company that is registered under the Companies Act in 1956 which aims to protect the right of the woman lawfully by providing the legal aid, medical, financial or other assistance. A. Registration of the Document Act. B. Corporate Registration Act. C. Society Registration Act. D. Documentary Registration Act.
C.
C,
Society.
Option C,
Registration
sir. Societies Registration Act.
Option C is the right answer. Societies Registration Act. Now the 12th question. The power and duties of service provider as mentioned below. 1. A service provider has the authority to record any incidents of domestic violence and forward to the magistrate or the police officer having the jurisdiction over where the incident of domestic violence took place. 2. The service providers must get the aggrieved person medically examined and forward the such report to the protection officer, magistrate and the police station within the local limits where the domestic violence took place. And 3. It is also the responsibility of the service provider to provide a shelter home of the victim if they require. 1. And forward the report of the lodging of the victim to the police station having jurisdiction. And the options: A. 1 plus 2, B. 2 plus 3, C. 1 plus 3, D. 1 plus 2 plus 3.
D 1 plus 2 plus 3.
WRONG. There are
1 plus 2, sir.
answer is B. 2
1
plus 3. Because
2 plus
1 I made something wrong there. What is that wrong thing? Can you make it out?
Okay.
A service provider has authority to record any incident of domestic violence and forward the magistrate or not police officer,
Police officer.
protection officer. That you did not notice it. Okay, 13th question. Section 5 of the Protection of the Women and from the Domestic Violence Act of 2015 lay down the duties and function of the police officer and the magistrate. It states that when a police officer, service provider or a magistrate receives a complaint of domestic violence as an incident of the domestic violence is reported to him or he is present at the time of the occurrence of the domestic violence, then they should take the following steps. Number 1, They are required to inform the victim about her rights to make an application for receiving relief by way of the protection order or order for the monetary relief, custody order, residence order, compensation order, etc. 2. They should inform the victim of the accessibility of the services of the service providers. 3. The victim should be informed about the services and duties of the protection officer. 4. They should also inform the victim and her right to free legal service under the Legal Service Authority in 1987 and her right to file a complaint under the section 498 of the Indian Penal Code 1860. A. 1 plus 2 plus 3. B. 1 plus 3 plus 4. C. 2 plus 3 plus 4. D. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4.
Option D, sir. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4.
WRONG.
Yes, sir. 1 plus 2 plus 3.
1 plus 2 plus 3 is the right answer because I made a
498
complaint
A.
under the section 498 capital A.
498A of IPC.
Yes. I removed it. It should be 498A of the IPC is the right answer. The 14th question. Duties of the government. The Act further lays down the certain provisions stating the duties and function of the government. Such duties include: number 1, the provision of this act must be given the wide publicity through the public media so that the citizens of our country as well as aware of such provisions. 2, both the central and state government officers such as the police officer and the members of the judicial service must be given the periodic sensitization and awareness training regarding the provision of the act. And 3, both the central and state government must also ensure that the etiquette for the various ministries concerned with the delivery of the service to women under the act is diligently followed. A. 1 plus 2. B. 2 plus 3. C. 1 plus 3. And D. 3 plus 4.
1 plus 3, sir. Option C. Oh, 1 plus 2, sir.
Repeat.
Option A. 1
A
plus
1
2,
plus
sir.
2.
1 plus
Option
2,
A is
sir.
the right answer. 1 plus 2 is the right answer. The reason is 3. I made a mistake there somewhere. What is that? I made the mistake there. Both the central and state government must ensure that the etiquette for the various ministry, it is not the etiquette, it is the protocols. That the protocols for the various ministries, not etiquette, protocols. So third is wrong. So 1 plus 2 is the right answer. 15th question. While disposing of the application, the magistrate may ask the respondent to pay the monetary relief to meet the expenses incurred and the losses suffered by the aggrieved person and any child of the aggrieved person as a result of the domestic violence, and such relief may include the loss of the earning of the victim, medical expenses, the loss caused due to the damage or the destruction of any property, the maintenance of the aggrieved persons and her children are required under the section of the Criminal Procedure Code. 1. The mandatory relief granted must be fair and adequate, must be in accordance with the standard living of the aggrieved person. 2. The Act authorizes the magistrate to grant a filing lump sum payment for the monthly payment of the maintenance as required by the aggrieved person. 3. Magistrate shall direct the copy of the order for the monetary relief to the charge of the police station having the jurisdiction. Now, A. 1 plus 2, B. 1 plus 3, C. 2 plus 3, D. 1 plus 2 plus 3.
Option A. 1 plus 2, sir.
Why? Why 1 plus 2?
Magistrate not giving the jurisdiction to not give the copy of a police station.
Okay. The right answer is 1 plus 2 plus 3. Because the monetary relief granted must be fair and adequate, must be in accordance with the standard living of the aggrieved person. Very perfect. The Act authorizes the magistrate to grant the filing the lump sum payment or monthly payment of the maintenance as required by the aggrieved person. Perfect. The magistrate shall direct the copy of the order of the monetary relief to the charge of the police station having a jurisdiction. Police station, not police prosecuting officer. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 is the right answer. Now section 16. Section 22 of the Act, which statement is the correct statement? And here A stipulates the respondent will be liable to pay the recompense to the victim for the causing any damage for injury, including the mental torture and the emotional distress, and direct by the magistrate. B stipulates that the respondent will be liable to pay damages to the victim for the causing any damage or injury, including the mental torture and the emotional distress, as directed by the magistrate. C stipulates that the respondent will be liable to pay the recompense to the victim of the causing any damage to or injury, including the mental torture and the emotional distress, and directed by the magistrate. D stipulates that the respondent will be liable to pay the compensation to the victim of the causing any damage or injury, including the mental torture and emotional distress, as directed by the magistrate. Out of the ABCD, which is the correct statement?
D. D for
D is
Delhi.
the correct statement. Compensation, not recompense, not damages, not recompense. CE. 17th question. Anyone can unmute and read? If you read both of them. If you don't read, you don't read.
Under dash of the Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act 2005, when the magistrate receives an application concerning domestic violence, he has the authority to direct the custody of any child or children to the victim or the person making the application on behalf of the victim. Option A, Section 21. Option B, Section 22. Option C, Section 23. Option D, Section 24. A, Section 21, sir.
A, section 21 is the right answer. A, section 21 is the right answer. 18th question. Jurisdiction and procedure. The court of judicial magistrate of the first class or the metropolitan magistrate of the area has a jurisdiction to hear the cases under the Act. However, section 27 of the Act states the following factors. Number 1. The aggrieved person permanently or temporarily resides or carries out business in that area. 2. The respondent resides or carries on business or is employed within the local limits of the area. 3. The competent court will be liable to grant the production order or any other orders as the case may be. A, 1 plus 2, B, 2 plus 3, C, 1 plus 3, D, 1 plus 2 plus 3.
D, 1 plus 2 plus 3.
D, 1 plus 2 plus 3 is the right answer.
2 plus.
All are right. I did not make any change. So 19th question. The legislative intent of the enacting the Protection of the Women from the Domestic Violence Act 2005 has been meticulously discussed in the case dash. It was stated that the reason for the legislation to enact such an act is to provide protection of the right of the women who are victims of the violence of any type occurring in the family. This act safeguards the women from facing the violence within the four walls of their home. Number 1. A. Indra Sharma versus VKV Sharma. B. Akshay Sharma versus VKV Sharma. C. Uday Sharma versus VKV Sharma. D. Mohan Sharma versus VKV Sharma.
A. Indra Sharma versus VKV Sharma.
It is right. Indra Sharma versus VKV Sharma is the right answer. 20th question. The Madras High Court in the case dash further stated the Protection of the Women from Domestic Violence Act of 2005 is an act to provide for the more effective protection of the right of a woman guaranteed under the Constitution who are the victims of the violence of any kind occurring within the family and for the matters connected therewith or incidental thereto. A. Vandana versus T. Shrikant. B. Vasundhara versus T. Shrikant. C. Vaishali versus T. Shrikant. D. Vasant versus T. Shrikant.
Option A, sir.
Option A is the right answer. Vandana versus T. Shrikant is the right answer. Vandhana. That is the spelling. Now, 21st question. Domestic violence is the front line of the war against the women. Who said? A. Gem cleavage. B. Pearl cleavage. C. Nugget cleavage. D. Pearl cleavage.
Gem cleavage. A.
WRONG. Second option.
Option D, sir.
Option B for Bombay, pearl, pearl, cleage, CLEAG, pearl, PARL, pearl, mutyalu, mutyamu. Okay, 22nd question. When there is a close link between the perpetrator and a victim, the term domestic violence is resorted to. It may even be known as dash. 1. Domestic abuse. 2. Spousal abuse. D. Close partner abuse. 4. Intimate partner violence. A. 1 plus 2 plus 3. B. 2 plus 3 plus 4. C. 1 plus 2 plus 4. D. 1 plus 3 plus 4.
D 1 plus 3
Option
plus 4.
Option
Repeat.
D, sir. 1 plus 3 plus 4.
D 1 plus 3 plus 4.
WRONG. Second option.
A, sir, 1 plus 2 plus 3.
WRONG. There is a
D, sir,
domestic
2
abuse
plus
there.
3 plus
There is a spousal abuse
no.
there. There is intimate partner violence is there. Close partner violence I concocted, I fabricated. Hence the answer is
1 plus 2 plus 4. Option
C.
C.
1 plus 2 plus 4 is the right answer. Some forms of physical violence may be include. Number 1, slapping. Number 2, kicking. Number 3, scolding. Number 4, scalding. Options A. 1 plus 2 plus 3. B. 2 plus 3 plus 4. C. 1 plus 3 plus 4. D. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4.
C 1 plus 3 plus 4.
C. 1 plus 3 plus 4.
1 plus 3 plus. Yes, sir.
Answer is
C 1 plus 3 plus 4.
C. 1 plus 3 plus 4 means there is no kicking.
There is no scolding.
There
1
is
plus
no
2 plus
scolding.
4.
So 1 plus 2 plus 4 is the right answer. Okay, now some forms of the physical violence may be include. Number 1, pinching. Number 2, spanking. Number 3, suffocating. Number 4, biting. Options A. 1 plus 2 plus 3. B. 2 plus 3 plus 4. C. 1 plus 3 plus 4. D. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4.
1 plus 2 plus 4.
Right answer is 1 plus
1 plus 2. 2 plus 4.
WRONG. There is a pinching, there is a suffocating, there is a biting. I concocted spanking. I don't know what is meant by
1 plus
spanking.
3 plus 4.
Do you know what is meant by spanking?
No, sir.
Beating on the buttocks with a plain hand. That is called spanking. Okay, 25th question. Non-physical action intended to dominate, the exclude, or terrify a person are classified under the category of the emotional abuse. It may emerge in the relationship in some of the ways listed below. 1. Pressure. 2. Insult. 3. Constant monitoring. 4. Excessive jealousy. Options A. 1 plus 2 plus 3. B. 1 plus 3 plus 4. C. 2 plus 3 plus 4. D. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4.
Option A, sir. 1 plus 2 plus 3.
WRONG.
Option D, sir.
B for Bombay.
D for Delhi.
WRONG. Answer is C. C for cat. There is no pressure. I concocted. I inserted. There is an insult. There is a constant monitoring. There is excessive jealousy. So, 1 you remove it. Then C is the right answer. 2 plus 3 plus 4. Threat is there actually. But I removed the threat. I put the pressures. Okay, now 26th question. Non-physical action intended to dominate, exclude, or terrify a person are classified under the category of the emotional abuse. It may emerge in a relationship in some of the ways listed below. 1. Manipulation. 2. Humiliation. C. Intimidation. 4. Dismissiveness. Options A 1 plus 2 plus 3, B 2 plus 3 plus 4, C 1 plus 3 plus 4, D 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4.
A 1 plus 2 plus 3.
WRONG. I did not change anything. Manipulation is there, humiliation is there, intimidation is there, discrimination is there. Hence the answer is
Option D, sir.
option D. Now, relief or order from part A and is the relevant explanation in part B. Monetary relief. 2. Protection order. 3. Custody order. 4. Residence order. Part B. Section 20, Section 18, Section 21, Section 19. Match the following. A. 1C, 2B, 3D, 4A. B. 1D, 2B, 3D, 4A. C. 1B, 2A, 3D, 3B, 4D. D. 1B, 3D, 3A, 4C. Right answer is yes.
C, sir.
C, sir. C,
1B. C.
See, here I have
1B,
given
2A, 3B, 4D.
monetary relief section 18. Protection order section 19. Is it clear?
No, sir, it's wrong, sir. Protection order is section 18.
And custody order?
Sir, it's
21,
wrong,
sir.
Protection
Yeah, I
order,
think
custody
I
order
did a
18.
little mistake, I believe, yeah.
Residency order 19. 20 monetary relief, custody 21.
Yes, yes. So the right answer is?
C.
Okay. Now, 28th question. PWDVA 2005 is without a doubt one of the most excellent initiative implemented by the Indian government to protect and empower the women from the ills of the society caused by the patriarchy and dash A. Misogyny and B. Chauvinism, C. Sexism, D. Misogynism. Shoot.
C, sir.
Out of ABCD.
C.
All will look alike. The right answer is A. Misogyny. Misogyna means monogamist. Yeah, now next question is what is the Violence Against the Women Act? The Violence Against the Women Act is a comprehensive legislative package designed to improve the criminal justice response to dash and stacking and to increase the availability of the services for the victims and survivors. Number 1, sexual assault. Number 2, domestic violence. Number 3, dating violence. A, 1 plus 2. B, 1 plus 3. C, 2 plus 3. D, 1 plus 2 plus 3.
A 1 plus 2.
1 plus 2.
WRONG. Dating violence is
1
the
plus
correct.
2 plus 3.
Dating violence, of course, dating is not allowed in the India because it is taboo. Okay, now in the case of Dash 2018, which was the heard by the Supreme Court of India, the complainant, who was not the respondent's legally wedded wife, approached the court to obtain the maintenance under the provision of the Protection of the Women from the Domestic Violence Act of 2005, supposing that she will not be allowed to maintenance under the Section 125 of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973. Case law name A. Jyoti versus Trilok Singh Chauhan. B. Lalita Topo versus the state of Jharkhand and others. And C. Ruchi Vipin Chandra Tiwari versus state of Gujarat. D. M.R. Mohan Kumar versus state of Karnataka.
B. Lalita Topo versus State of Jharkhand and another.
You are exactly right. Lalita Topo versus State of
B.
Jharkhand, another is the right answer. Now, the 31st question. In the case of Dash, after getting married in 2005, the apparent Sandhya lived in the R1, R2, R3 nearby year, which caused the problem in her marriage. She filed a police report against her husband under the section 498A of the Indian Penal Code for assaulting her. She also filed an application against the three respondents, which the first class judicial magistrate granted the directing the RI to pay the monthly maintenance. What is the name of the case law? It is already given answer.
C. Sandhya Vakandi versus
It
Manoj
is already
Viveka
there.
Vakandi.
Actually, I have to send the plaintiff. I removed. I thought that is not there. Sandhya name is not there, and that's why I put it over there. Otherwise, I would have to make the plaintiff. It is the answer is Sandhya Wankhed versus Manoj Bhimrao Wankhed. Yes. Now let us keep this one. How many times Domestic Violence Act, domestic word is mentioned in the entire act, both the sections and explanations? If you give the answer right for the both of them, I will give the Zawadi. 32. What is the right answer? A. 50, B. 51, C. 52, D. 53. This is one question.
B. 51.
And second
B. 51,
question.
sir.
How many times violence is mentioned in the full act?
39,
38.
39, sir.
C. 38. B. 51.
Pole, this time you are the loser. 50 is the first question and 39 is the second question. But the point is now, if you give the answer for the both the 32 and 33, I will give the Zawadi. And Arshia is failed to give the 32nd, but exactly given the 33. But my question is 32 and 33. Hence, no one is entitled to get the Zawadi today. Because 32 is the 50 and 33 is the 39. That is the answer. So 34th question. How many chapters are there in DV Act? Easy question.
So, 5
Five, sir.
chapters, sir.
How many sections are there DV Act? Easy question.
Section 30. Total section
37, sir. 37
Yes,
sections.
because that is the easy question. Today, nobody is entitled for the Zawadi. Now, let us go to the next, of course, save. What is the next chapter we want to read? Yes, time is up, I think. No, time is there. Next chapter is, this is not going. TT. Yes, it is here. 2nd April. What is that? 2nd April, Sunday. No. 3rd April. Transfer of Property Act 1882. 3rd
Transfer
April
of
and 4th
Property
April. Tomorrow, spend the time with your relatives, father, mother, sisters, children, and etc. So, Sunday is a holiday. So, Monday, 3rd and 4th April is the Class Transfer of Property Act. Now, with this, I would like to stop my today's meeting. Jai Hind.
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मागे, गाहे तव जय गाथा, जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे, अहरह तव आह्वान प्रचारित सुनि तव उदार